this is Jules here from Dive People, and today I have Paul Fawcett with me. Now, Paul kindly has joined me to share with us about what he loves and why he loves what he does. So let's kickstart, Paul. What is it that you do? Why do you love it?
I do mentoring and coaching and facilitations. I do this because I love seeing people be purposeful in their life. I can achieve that through all three mediums. And as long as I'm feeling like there's an element of a person's moving forward in a purposeful way, but even more so for a outcome of legacy, leaving a legacy behind, I'm happy. I'm very happy. And it plays to my strengths. I love to get early runs on the board for clients and for people. If I can see the value add and the value alignment, yeah, I'm really happy and I love it. Just love it.
Yeah, that's so cool. And how did you get into your career? Was it planned or a happy accident?
It was probably a bit of both. I think there's always been a desire to go into business for myself. I don't know if you can understand this for yourself, but when I look back over life, there's been these very defined life cycles of things where you do this and you go here and you're happy and you're great, and then it hits a low and then you come back out and it all happens again and it happens again. And so I felt like I got to that place again and I had a real rock bottom moment. And so it really made me question, well, what am I doing? And I don't want to get back onto that loop again. If I had to change something, going out and into business was a thought, but going out into a business doing what was the conundrum. So the part of the process was actually understanding where I add value for people. And I did a bit of process like this, but not on video, was I went around and I asked trusted people, where do you feel I add value? What is the space? A lot of people just came back and have said you're a great sounding board, really love the wisdom you give, and I love this mentoring, coaching came out all of the time. And so, if you caught a horse once, caught a horse 10 times, then you're probably a horse, right? So it gave me a real confidence to actually think seriously about, well, could this be a business model? Because I'm really, really passionate about believing if you work out of your passion and your love, you'll find success anyway, because you're not misaligned, it's all congruent, you'll find your people eventually. So that's what I did. I was qualified as a Clifton Strengths coach. That gave me a little bit of a confidence and foundation in coaching. Just went for it. I've got years of experience. I've worked from the shop floor right through to boards and on senior executive teams. I've covered the whole gambit in my working life.
Awesome.
Long answer.
What would be one thing about your job that might surprise most people?
Is that I get as much from coaching as I hope people get from me. And I think there's always that pressure that for me to be able to coach you, I have to understand more of who you are, but at the same time, I still have to understand myself more fully as well. So I don't ever believe that you stop growing, and it's a reciprocating relationship. Yeah, each coaching client or mentoring client is a reciprocating relationship of my growth as much as their growth.
Very cool. Do you have any advice that you would give to someone that wants to get into a career like yours?
Just do it. Look, I don't know. I think you've got to think about your life stage. I think you have to, and I often talk to people about this in mentoring. You're in a season sometimes, and sometimes that season might require you where you need to feel certain that money's coming in. So you need to be mindful of those seasons. I'm not a high risk person, so I'm a little bit risk adverse. I was a little bit more cautious, making sure the ducks lined up. But I think, in all honesty, you make it work anyway. You just work harder or you just find another way. Yeah.
Any other lasting comments about what you love?
What I love about what I do, I love is it fits my purpose. My purpose is to inspire purpose for a legacy of effective influence. So I use that as my measure. I use that as the lens to look at everything through, and whether it's doing things like this or whether it's doing paid work, whatever, that's the lens I would use.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Paul. I appreciate sharing your journey with us.
Thanks for the opportunity.